boys and girls. So last week we talked about Jesus eating the Last Supper with all of his friends called the disciples. And this week we're going to talk about what happened after they ate that big supper. So after they ate, Jesus and all of his disciples or friends went to the Mount of Olives. And on the Mount of Olives, there was a very special garden called the Garden of Gethsemane. Okay, I think Gertrude? No. Okay, I know what it was. They went to the Garden of Gethsemane. All right, can you guys say it with me? Here we go. Gethsemane. All right, awesome. In this garden that Jesus went to, the Garden of Gethsemane, he would pray a lot. And so he wanted to pray about the coming events that were going to happen. And when he brought his disciples up there, he only took 3 disciples into the Garden of Gethsemane with him. And they were Peter, James, and John. When Peter, James, and John went into the Garden of Gethsemane with Jesus, Jesus told them to stay awake while he prayed. Now it was nighttime, so they might have been a little sleepy. So we're going to find out what happened. Hey guys, as my disciples and my friends, I really need a big favor from you today. Tonight, I need you guys to stay awake all night and pray with me. You see, I'm really, really scared, and there's some really scary things about to come up. Dear God, please take this cup away from me. I know I'm supposed to die on the cross for you, Lord, but I am so scared. If this is your will and this is what you want, it should be done. But I'm so scared, Lord.
Hey, I told you to stay awake!
God, again, please, I am so scared. If there's any other way to do your will, Lord, please tell me and I will do it. Peter, James, and John, I told you all to stay awake. Kisses don't help. Lord, I know I'm scared, and I ask you to give me courage and peace to do what needs to be done and to die on the cross for the people that we love, Lord. For the last time, I told you to stay awake. Wake up! Wake up! Oh, well, it's time for me to go anyway. So today, boys and girls, we learned the Bible story of when Jesus went with his disciples to the Garden of Gethsemane. He took Peter, James, and John into the garden with him and told them to stay awake all night praying with him because Jesus was about to die on the cross and he was really scared. He knew he was going to be in a lot of pain. I think I would be really scared too, don't you? So he asked his friends to pray with him. And that's what friends are supposed to do. We're supposed to support our friends. Jesus' friends didn't do a very good job of that this night. What did they do? They kept falling asleep, right? All his friends kept falling asleep when Jesus asked them to stay up all night praying. I do have a challenge for you guys if you want to do it. So talk to your parents about what you just learned. And I want you guys to answer 2 questions for a star. You can do more questions. The first question is, how many times did Jesus go back into the garden to pray? And the second question is, what disciples did Jesus take with him into the Garden of Gethsemane? Something that I am really excited about is we had one of our older kids put together little baskets for you guys to do that activities from the lesson at home. So since we can't all be together, we decided to bring the lesson to you. So be expecting either this evening or tomorrow morning a special package just for you, and I'm going to show you what's in these special packages. First off, we have a beard. So just like you saw me wearing in the video, I wore a beard because I don't look like Jesus, do I? So I wore a beard to try and look a little bit more like Jesus. But if you guys want to act out the story with your mom and dad and siblings, this could be a way you could do that. You could kind of dress up and put a beard on and act out the story with your mom and dad. We have 2 pieces of paper. We have Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. And so this is something that you could color and remember our story. The second is maybe for our older kids, a maze for Jesus to get to the Garden of Gethsemane. It's just something to do while we're all stuck inside. And next, we have what's called a prayer cube. And so you might, not all of you, but some of you might need the help of mom or dad. And it's gonna look like this. And there's directions in here on how to do it. But on each little square that you see here, you can either write the name of someone you love, like maybe you could write your dog's name. Like for Wyatt, you might say Doc or Josie, or Paxton, you might write your little brother, or for Addie, you might write your sister. So you can write anything you want on here. You can write people who are sick, you can write people's names, or if you can't write, it's okay. You can either ask your parent for help, or you can color something that you want to pray for in each square. And then you're gonna fold the square, and parents, you're gonna probably have to help the kids do this, but you will make a cube, and you will roll the cube, and whatever lands face up, that's what you'll pray for. So that's why it's called a prayer cube. So next, in your little bag, you're gonna find 2 hands and 2 popsicle sticks. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna open your bag, and in each bag you'll have 2 hands. So on these hands, what I wanted to do was I wanted to write on one hand, not my will, and on the other hand say, but yours, meaning God's will. But if you don't want to do that, you can color on them, you can write on them, make whatever you want. And then you are gonna tape the popsicle sticks on the back so you can hold it up like this. And they are gonna be a representation of praying hands. So you guys can use these when you pray. You can use them as a reminder of our story, or you can use them as a way to teach other people of how to pray. And lastly, in our bag this week, we have a megaphone kind of thing. So it says, speak God's word. So just like we heard our story today, speaking God's word would mean sharing that story with others. So since we're quarantined, we might have to yell from across the street. So maybe you could tell this to your neighbor, but stay 6 feet away. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna color this, and there's a little piece of tape over here that you just peel off, and you roll it up just like this, and you speak God's word. All right, well, I would love to see some pictures or videos of you guys doing your projects, or when I come deliver these to your house, make sure you say hi, maybe through the window or from the front door. But I love you guys so much, and I can't wait till we're out of quarantine and we can be together again.